What everyone needs to know about is total information awareness. This is TIA. It's such a sensitive subject that the term TIA was removed from media and central speech quite some time ago, right after it came out, in fact, because total information awareness does have connotations of usurping privacy. Now, ACLU did come out with a good saying that said privacy is power. And that pretty much, in a nutshell, tells us what the government is trying to do, and that is to disempower us by taking our privacy. I'm in total agreement with the ACLU statement about privacy, and I believe there is no privacy anymore. One of the ways that privacy has been usurped is through this new technology of spraying in the sky, ENMOD. They call it environmental modification, but it's so much more. The surveillance aspects, the imaging aspects, and the audio aspects of it are beyond belief. It's such an advanced technology. Most people couldn't understand just how advanced it is, and this is a lot of why it's denied. The denials of it that go on to this day are to try to keep it as quiet as possible. This is to allow a certain elite to, as I believe Brzezinski put it, to rule with impunity and not be hindered by older ideas of morals and other things like that. It's a dominance. It is strictly a dominance. Now, one of the things that I haven't addressed yet that I need to get to is the drone air force. These drones are all automated. They run off the antenna. They are wireless, and they're one of the main reasons for this wireless grid. Many of these drones can hover and loiter, it's called, over an area for days, literally days. Some of the drones, experimental and otherwise, are solar powered and can stay aloft for a long period of time. Things that I'm told are actually being used that are nuclear powered are denied, of course, because if one of those was to ever crash, the possibility of having an environmental devastation would be great, or at least would be possible. And this is something, that they try to avoid, this bad press. It's like they learn to make sure that the bodies are quickly buried in any warfare today. This way, the people that are covering it, the journalists who are usually owned by the CIA anyway, the intelligence community has most of American media in their pocket, but there are the rogues such as myself and people who are just out there with cameras, and if they get pictures of dead bodies, it was discovered in Vietnam that this is highly unpalatable to the American public. It will turn them against warfare quickly, and because warfare is such a huge game, a huge business that allows the elite to just rip and grab all the money that it possibly can. They don't care about freedom. They don't care about democracy. They care about money. Money is their god. Back to the drones. One thing was a problem with the drone air force, and that was financing of this secret air force, and that's what it's called. Gary McKinnon over in the UK, I cannot vouch for this information. Supposedly, he was to be extradited here. That's how badly he had hacked DoD computers. He said that he found evidence of an off-planet fleet with names of ships, spaceships, and things like that. Now, if that's top secret and kept top secret away from us, and I don't doubt it at all, I believe the American space program is just a show to cover up what's really going on in those hollow mountains out in Colorado and in other places out in the West. Gary McKinnon, he hasn't been extradited yet, but it has to do with the secret Air Force. There's quite a lot of information about the financing of the secret Air Force, and this was all put in place by Bill Clinton.